Product ranking is a crucial part to selling on Amazon. Without it, nobody will be able to find your listing and your sales will suffer. There are many factors that go into getting your product ranked, and it can be tricky, but you can do some things to give yourself an edge over the competition. In this video, we're going to go over the basic and more advanced techniques on how to rank your product on page 1 of Amazon. We'll look at listing optimization, sales velocity, click-through rate, conversion rate, fulfillment strategy, and finally, external traffic. As all of these things contribute to you reaching that #1 spot on Amazon. Now let's dive in. Let's give your product listing the best chance to succeed. Let's first take a look at listing optimization.
Hey Dave, is your listing optimized?
Is my listing what?
Is it optimized?
No.
Oh my god, Dave, go right now and optimize your listing.
Right now?
Yes, Dave, right now.
What about my run?
No time for that. Go, run, fly.
Oh, okay. Oh, excuse me. What do I mean by listing optimization? Well, what we're going to go over, I want you to go to your listing and check off each box and make sure you're doing these things. First will be the title. Ensure it accurately describes your product and includes those top keywords. Next is going to be bullet points. You're going to want to have them highlight your 5 top features and or competitive advantages. Include around 250 to 300 characters, not words, per blurb, and then you're also going to want to include the relevant keywords, usually 1 or 2 relevant keywords per bullet point. Next is going to be your description. Your description should describe anything that hasn't already been talked about in your title or your bullet points. You can use this space to describe your company's mission, the items included in the set, or maybe the dimensions of the product. Oh, and make sure you're including those keywords as well in this part. The next stop is going to be photos. Make sure you're hitting all those 7 photo spaces. Also, get your photos done by a professional service that showcases your product in the best way possible. And then they're also going to ensure that the photos are abiding by Amazon's terms of services as well. Finally, there's A+ content. And this has pretty much become a necessity for all serious Amazon sellers, although it's technically optional. I would highly recommend it, but if you aren't brand registered yet, focus on the other components first. Once you're brand registered, apply for this A+ content. So that's just a brief summary of listing optimization. If you would like, I have written a blog and I will link that in the description below. All right, on to fulfillment strategy.
Hey, you want to buy this product?
Does it come with Prime shipping?
Well, no, but...
Well, I think you have your answer.
Well, you didn't have to do that.
The key here is knowing which fulfillment strategy works best for your niche or product. If all of your competitors are offering Prime shipping, it's probably best that you offer Prime shipping as well. My recommendation is to do fulfillment by Amazon, or FBA for short. This way, you ship your products to an Amazon warehouse, and then they store, package, and ship your products to the customer, and they'll actually also handle returns. Doing FBA is going to allow you to offer Prime shipping with your products. Traditionally, you always had to do FBA to get Prime shipping, but now select merchants are getting Prime shipping via FBM, but again, for most of you, FBA is going to be the way to go to offer Prime shipping. Also, if your competition is doing FBM or fulfillment by merchant and they're not offering Prime shipping, this could be a way that you can differentiate yourself from your competitors by offering Prime shipping. Listings that offer Prime delivery are 2 times more likely to convert someone than a listing that doesn't offer it. So bottom line is that offering Prime delivery equals more sales. Next, we're going to look at click-through rate, or CTR for short. To put it in layman's terms, if your product shows up on a product screen, how many people are actually clicking on your listing? I am by no means a mathematician, but let's say 100 people are browsing Amazon and your listing is on the page that they're browsing on. If 10 people click on that listing, then your CTR is going to be 10%. Amazon basically ranks on relevance. So if people are searching for a certain search term and every time your product shows up, people are clicking on it, then your CTR is going to be high, and Amazon's going to say, hey, the CTR is high for this keyword, we got to rank it higher because clearly it's very relevant to this search term. On the other end of the spectrum, if people are searching for a search term and your listing happens to pop up, but nobody's clicking on it, your CTR is going to go down, and so is your ranking. But your CTR can be increased utilizing PPC campaigns and email marketing. Another thing to consider is conversion rate, or CR. This is the amount of people who clicked on your listing, how many of them are actually buying the product. If a lot of people are clicking on your listing but not buying it or converting, then there's obviously an issue there. If your conversion rates are low, it's important to think about why somebody would be clicking on your listing and then moving off. Maybe you're not ranking on the right search terms. Conversion rates can also be affected by price, shipping, and customer service. If you can increase your conversion rate, you'll rank higher. Supposedly, the most important aspect to getting your product ranked on page 1 of Amazon is getting lots of good reviews. Amazon wants to provide its users with products that are reputable and well reviewed. So the more good reviews you have, the higher you're going to rank. Even if you're just starting out, every review that you get can contribute to your rank. If you want more information on how to get reviews and all that, I actually did a video. I think it'll be the one behind this video, so go check it out on our channel, and I'll link that in the description below. You can also try directing external traffic to your Amazon listing. Amazon's algorithm loves seeing people come from external traffic because it means that other people on other platforms are interested in your product. Essentially, they're going to think we should be ranking this higher. Try utilizing social media posts and blogs to backlink your products so that people will go to your Amazon listing. As well, I'll mention, make sure you're building up your social media following. If you drop a new product and you have a core base of fans, that's going to drive a lot of external traffic to that listing, and Amazon's really going to like that. Finally, there's sales velocity. This is actually probably the biggest factor, and this is simply how many units are you selling a day. The more sales you have, the more inclined Amazon is going to be to rank your product higher. Sales velocity is basically going to be dependent on all the other aspects that I've mentioned before, because at the end of the day, sales and conversions are king. So in order to rank your product on page 1 of Amazon, consider everything that we've gone over today. I hope this video has given you some insight into how these metrics affect your ranking on Amazon. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comment section below. And as always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe because it really helps us out and it allows us to make more of these. So I'll see you next time.